Heard me correctly. I need both this FIB team and the IAA to work together.
Caleb has several photos of women tied up, covered in bruises, crying while he holds a knife to their throats and smiles while doing it.
Christy, which one has the latest date and what was her name?
Says here on 6/12.
Kathy Terry, age 20. Reported originally as missing by her dad when she didn't come home to visit him from college for the weekend.
I found a hair fiber on the victim's body that does not match our victim's hair, so it has to be the killer's.
Except now we know our killer used a drug. Knocked him out from behind. No struggle, was very patient and organized.
He completely misread the profile. Our killer is a woman.
Now wait just 1 minute. How did you figure that out?
Women are usually more patient and organized in general, but more so with killing. Look at the pattern she's laid out when killing them. Look how well thought out the killings have been executed. No chance the killer is a man.
Q, he's right. Plus, it explains why the killer wouldn't appear as a threat at first. No one suspects a woman to take down a 200-pound muscle man.
Now, I agree about that. There's something that doesn't make sense to me. The sexual assault laid upon the male victims. How is this woman sexually assaulting these men anally? Not only that, but these men had to be picked up and placed and tied to the equipment. Either this woman is an Amazon
or it's as we indicated earlier during the debriefing of the case, she has a partner.
Her partner is the male performing the sexual assault and moving the bodies to be placed. Guys, it looks like we have two killers here.
We have got to take them down before they get to anyone else.
The question is, who would this partner be? I doubt she teamed up with a stranger and told him they were going to sexually assault and kill for her friend. It's got to be someone that mutually knew Kathy.
According to Jade, Kathy visits her dad every weekend. Maybe we should start with him.
Jade, Justin, get me an address, name, and run a criminal history check for Kathy's dad.
Kathy's dad is Antoine Terry. Says he lives at 4506 Grove Street Drive. I'm putting this information to your phone right now.
I was also able to find a little bit of background on Antoine. Guy has little on his record that will point to serial murderer, but it says he did 10 years in prison on attempted battery charges for almost beating the owner of Benny's garage to death. He initially got 5 for the charge, but during his sentencing in prison he stabbed a guard to death and earned him 5 more years. No previous violent history before then. I will also ping this to your phone, and yours too, Nick.
That goes from no criminal history to an attempted battery charge to stabbing a guard in prison. What if Kathy's death triggered him to start killing and team up with our woman?
So you're thinking Kathy's death was a stressor? It makes sense, but it's one thing to stab one person to death, but it's another to sexual assault and murder several other people. He might not be our guy.
Either way, we still need him because it's either he is our second killer or he knows who it could be. And that will eventually lead us to our primary killer. Team, let's head out. We've got work to do.
You guys go ahead. I need to check up on my team about some things. I'll be right with you. Hey, I need you on standby for this case. The FIB team is moving too slowly on this killer. They could have already had their next victim, and that team is still gathering facts. When I call you back, I need you to get in on this case immediately. I'll be calling you soon, Agent.
Are you shitting me right now? You're supposed to be torturing him, not making him your goddamn toilet!
Oh, come on. I'm just having a little fun with him. Besides, the little piece of shit deserves it. It's not half of what he actually deserves for what he did.
Listen to me. We are going to make him pay for what he did. Trust and believe it. We need to have a level head about this. I'm sure the cops are already onto us, considering the mess we've made at the scenes. Now he's the very last of the pack, but I do not need us to get caught.
And how is having a little fun with him going to get us caught?
Because it's that kind of horseplay that can lead back to us when I tell you to go out and do what we need. Now, this is what I need you to do.
Why did you ping Nick's phone too? What's the point if he's already with Tasha who has the information?
Well, if you actually care to remember, Nick is the one that's my boss. I report to him as a first priority. Whatever Tasha gets from me, he
Well,
gets.
if you actually care to remember, the governor asked us to work together as a team. That means as a whole, we are a priority.
A team? Oh, please. You and your pals haven't liked Nick or I since the moment you stepped foot in front of our faces. Let's be honest, there'll never be a team between us for the simple fact that the IIA is better than the FIB.
Better than? Is that why we had to save your leader's ass when he made a decision that cost him 12 agents? I didn't realize being better meant being utterly stupid.
Stupid?
Yes, stupid. Sorry, not sorry.
Why, you filthy little... You shouldn't even be an agent, you know. Yeah, I read your file. You're a criminal. You should be locked up like the animal you are.
You arrogant, snobbish disease of a man. You think you know everything, don't you? You have no idea what my life was like then. Well, guess what? I read your file too. Even the one that was sealed. Yeah, I know your little secret.
There's no...
You weren't even smart enough to get your position. You cheated on your agent training by switching the results with a fellow agent. And then, just like the snitch you are, when you found out he cheated too, you told your team leader and got both of you almost kicked out. But lucky for you, you had your daddy make everything go away with his pockets.
You had no right to read that. That was private and sealed away information.
Not anymore.
You bitch!
You asshole!
Inmate!
Cheater!
Delinquent!
Daddy's boy!
Filthy animal!
Snitch bitch!
Start on a date with me on Friday night!
Pick me up at 7 and don't be late.
Fine!
Fine!
Antoine Terry, open up. It's the FIB. We just have a few questions for you. We just want to talk.
He's making a run for it.
Why do they always do this shit?
FIB, Antoine Terry, you are under arrest for co-conspiracy to commit murder. You're coming with us.
Why did you run from us, Antoine? All you wanted was to talk, and you made us chase you down. What are you running from? What have you done?
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't did anything wrong. I just don't like the police, that's all. They don't do nothing but harass folks where I'm from. We just want to ask you about Kathy. Now, I know it may hurt to talk about her, but this is important. It can save her life right about now. We just need you to talk to us. What does her death have to do with anything right now?
We have reason to believe someone is killing the men who are suspected to have killed your daughter.
Good. To hell with those bastards. I hope whoever is doing it kill them driving on nothing but pure hatred for what they did to my baby girl. According to the information we have, We have two killers we're dealing with. One of them is suspected to be a woman and the other one is a male. Problem is, we can't find a link to any males in Kathy's life that would be willing to go through this much to avenge her death. Whoever's doing this think they're doing it out of love. A love that has a special bond, almost like a family bond. Almost exactly like a father and daughter bond.
Wait, you think I'm the killer?
You think he confesses?
Not a chance. If he's a guy, it's just like Quentin said. He thinks he's doing it for the right reasons. He's not going to give himself up without completing his mission.
I agree. If he's the guy, he's not going to say he is, because he thinks he's getting justice for his daughter.
If he doesn't confess, we can't legally hold him here, since we have no physical evidence linking him to the murders. We let him go, he gets to finish his mission. We need a confession from him, or him exposing the partner to keep that from happening.
Well, let's get a confession in. To hell with this slow stuff.
Did you help kill those men, Antoine?
No, I admit I'm hurt, angry, and confused about my baby girl's death like any father would be. And I would do anything I could from a father's love if that would make it better. But I am not a killer.
Well now, Antoine. That's a little hard to believe considering you stabbed a prison guard to death. Sounds like a killer to me.
Christ, Nick, what the hell are you doing?
Hey man, put the gun down. This isn't cool.
Shut up, both of you. Now, I'm not putting this gun down or leaving this room until I get a confession. And you're going to give me one, Antoine.
Listen, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't killed anybody.
Nick!
You are out of control, man.
That's lie number one, Antoine. Lie to me again, and the next bullet goes in your ass. Now, you might not be doing the killing, but until I can prove that, you at least know who is. I'm going to count to 5, and you're going to tell me what I want to know, or I'll shoot you. 1.
I swear, man, I don't know anything.
2.
Nick, stop it. Please, man, I don't know.
3.
Nick, are you crazy? Put the gun down now.
Tasha, you take one more step and you get shot too. And trust me, I don't have a problem shooting you. 4.
All right. I know about the killers, okay? I'm not doing it, but I know who is. But I can't tell you.
You either tell me or a bullet goes in your ass. And you'll be sitting on a donut float the rest of your life. Now tell me who it is.
If you know something, you better tell us. This guy's crazy. He'll do it. If I tell you, you'll hurt him. He's just a boy. He doesn't know any better.
Why are you protecting him and not the woman? Why aren't you protecting them both? You just said he... But wait. I would do anything I could from a father's love if that would make it better. That's why your jail stint doesn't make sense. To go from no history to attempted battery that gets you locked up and doing extra time for killing a guard. You weren't doing time for yourself. You were protecting him. You were protecting your son, Kathy's brother, like a father would.
Is she right, Antoine?
Yeah, she's right. What's his name, Antoine? Xavier Young.
Jade, Justin, give us everything you have on Xavier Young.
Xavier Young, 19, has no criminal history, but he has a sealed file, though. Oh my, this kid is no stranger to danger. In the sealed file, I see a juvenile record from charges like battery, assault, and carjacking. Talk about terrible teen years.
It also states that he legally changed his name on his 18th birthday. His previous name was David Terry. Xavier Young might not have a criminal record, but David Terry sure does, as Jade has read off. Looks like he was also tied to his father's case of attempted battery, where he stood as a key eyewitness to the case and was the key testifier and put his father, Antoine Terry, away. Wait a minute, he's Antoine's
son. Yes, we know. Chrissy figured it out, and he confessed.
Wow.
Do we have an address for Xavier? A place of employment? Anything?
No address, but it looks like he does have a job at the Diamond Casino, the hotel.
We'll check it out. Thanks, Jade and Justin. Guys, we have a possible location for Xavier. Nick, this stunt you just pulled will be discussed later. Greg, you stay here with Antoine in case we need more information. Everybody else, let's go.
Agent, I need you in immediately.
Right now? Come on, man. I'm with my girl right now. Can you give me like 10 minutes?
Agent Taylor, I don't give a damn if you with the Queen of England. I said get your butt in on this case.
Okay, I'm moving. What do I have to do?
The FIB team made a crack in the case. I need you to beat them getting to Xavier Young first at the Diamond Casino Hotel. Knowing them, they will ponder around asking him meaningless questions, and we don't have time to waste like that. I don't care if you have to beat the man to death. Get me that information pronto, and that's an order, Agent.
Received loud and clear.
You know, it's funny. It took all of you men to do what you did to Kathy, but only me to take all of you out. Pretty ironic, isn't it?
You didn't do this alone. You had help too.
That guy? Sure, he's the muscle. But it was me who found you all and tracked you and hunted you down. It was me that decided that you would pay for what you did to Kathy.
She deserved it. She was like the rest of them, a filthy whore.
Don't you ever talk about her like that! You have no idea who she ever was! I'll make sure you never hurt anybody like that again! I'll make sure of it!
FIB, we need to know if Xavier Young is here. He concerns our investigation. Where is he?
He's been out for a couple of weeks for a family tragedy, but he came this morning not in uniform. Said he left something in one of the guest rooms when he was servicing them a couple of weeks ago.
Which room?
206.
FIB, let him go and put your hands up.
I'll stay with him. You guys go follow whoever that was.
Got the information. Xavier said the woman is Kathy's best friend, Alex Sanders. Says she came to him about getting revenge on those guys.
How did she know who those guys were and where to find them?
He said she was with Kathy the night it happened. They made her watch what they did to Kathy, and then she was going to be next until they heard someone coming up on them and they ran off. She caught their faces before they ran, and she plotted her revenge that night.
Good grief. Okay, Agent. Good work.
Oh, and Nick, I don't care what kind of beef you got with my sister, but you keep me the hell up out of it. I had to fight her off just to get away. I'm not doing it again. So find yourself another lackey to go against her and her team. You understand me?
Agent, you'll do whatever I tell you to do. Now, I'll keep your sister out of harm's way from you, but you will continue to help me with this team. You don't want your sister to find out about your little secrets, do you?
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm simply telling you I got information I can use. Don't make me use it.
Well, I got information too. You got some secrets too. Don't make me use them, boss.
Who was that? Did y'all see that?
Whoever that was, they were not just regular people. They had some special training. They got away from me like it was nothing.
They got away from me too. I don't understand.
They definitely had some sort of training. What they doing here?
I think I know why. They was here doing the same as us, getting information. Xavier told me before he passed out. He gave me a name, Alex Sanders. She's the partner. She told Xavier to come here so he wouldn't be suspected in the case. She was building his alibi. She knows we're on to them.
Greg, ask Antoine if he knows who Alex Sanders is.
Antoine, who is Alex Sanders? Does her name ring a bell?
Yeah, she's my daughter's best friend. Them and Xavier were like three musketeers. Last I heard, though, she moved away when Kathy died. What does she have to do with any of this?
Like we said earlier, we have two killers. I think we just found our leader. According to what Kayla wrote down on that picture, there were 8 guys total that were involved in Kathy's death. They killed 7, so they must already have the last one. They are saving him last. They are going to torture him. Antoine, do you know where she will be?
Oh my God. The only place they'll go is the old building called Benny's Garage. The owner, he moved after.
After you beat him half to death? Only you didn't, did you? It was Xavier and Alex. You took the charge for them because Xavier wouldn't be charged as a minor with the 4th strike to his name, and Alex didn't have a record. You took the charge for both of them. You were protecting her too.
They were just kids. They were a little misguided. What kid isn't, though? They didn't deserve to be locked up because of something they didn't understand. They haven't even lived life yet. So yes, I took the charge. I'd do it again if I could.
You knew what they have been capable of? Mario, she will be at Benny's garage. Find her now.
Alex Sanders, you are under arrest for murder. Step away from the victim.
Victim? He's anything but. If you're here for me, then I'm sure you already know what he did.
Yes, we know what he did to Kathy. We know what they all did to Kathy, but what you are doing is not justice. 2 wrongs don't make a right. This won't bring her back.
It was justice to me. Who are you to get to decide what's the right way and the wrong way? You have no idea what I went through, what she went through.
We know they made you watch what happened to her that night. Now, the kind of person I am, I would shoot you right here and now to get you to let him go. But I'm not, because I understand why you are doing what you are doing.
They made me look at her while they raped, beat, and took turns with her. I watched that nightmare happen, and it's been happening over and over every night in my head since. You can't begin to understand how that is.
You kill him, it solves nothing. That anger and that pain that you feel will still be there because Kathy will still be gone. Listen to me. Please don't do this. It accomplishes nothing.
You might be right, Detective. It may not solve anything, but it will definitely feel good.
Alex Sanders, you are under arrest for several counts of murder. You have the right to remain silent.
How did you know she watched Kathy's death? Xavier never mentioned it, and you said it before she said it herself.
Lucky guess.
Antoine, when we found Xavier, he was beat down pretty badly, and he was unconscious. We had an agent take him to the hospital, but
He's in a coma. He'll be arrested on several counts of murder whenever he do wakes up. Alex, we did get to her, but not before she finished what she set out to do. She's been taken in as well. Congratulations. You did time for people who were going to be locked up anyways. I hope you're proud. I am proud. They did right by my baby girl. For that, I'm thankful.
Nick, have you lost your mind? Tasha told me what you did, and it is unacceptable. That is not the way we want to handle innocent citizens. We are supposed to be on their side.
Governor, the guy was our #1 suspect. At the time, he was not considered an innocent citizen. I had to scare him into getting information. It's a tactic we use in the IAA all the time.
I don't care. It was unacceptable and unprofessional. I never want to see that tactic used again. You understand me?
Yes, Governor. I hear you loud and clear.
The next time you pull a stunt like that, not only will I have you removed from further cases and let Tasha and her team take the lead, but also have the IAA shut down. Do not be the reason your team doesn't make it.
So, we still on for Friday night, love?
Yes, but let's get one thing straight. Just because we're going on a date doesn't mean I like you. It means I like you enough. Pick me up at 7. I'll text you my address.
God, that woman is deranged. I like it.
Listen, it has been several weeks since I last heard anything about him, and now you're telling me you can't find him? I don't care what needs to be done or how it needs to happen. Find my father.
I need to talk to you.
What, Mario? It's been a long day and I'm tired, so whatever it is, please make it quick.
Come on, stop being like that. I just wanted to be able to go out and talk. Somewhere outside of work.
Like a date? Are you kidding me right now?
No, not a date. Just getting together over coffee or something. I just want us to be able to talk. We used to be friends before anything happened, and I just want that back. I want us to start over at least.
Fine. We can go out, but just as friends. Clean slate.
Great. I'll pick you up Friday at 8. What's your address?
I'll meet you there. Nice try, though. Good night, Mario.
Good night indeed.